What's up, guys and girls? So, I just want to start off by saying I'm not a main YouTuber, so I do apologise in advance if I bore you terribly. But just wanted to show off one of my recent builds, which is my Enclave bunker base kind of thing. Big shout out to Joey Bishop Builds. I recommend checking out his channel. This build was helped a lot by one of his videos. I just could not figure out some of the kinks for life, love nor money. It was just incredibly stressful. I couldn't connect the stairs properly, so he's just got a few good little guides on how to make a base like this if you're struggling. So with that, let's get into it. So it's built on the hidden dam in Harper's Ferry, or just outside of Harper's Ferry. There's a little unused dam. It's an unmarked location, so it's perfect for building if you would like to do that. I just found this location out of pure luck and happened to stumble upon Joey's video and just got stuck right into it. So this is the entrance, quite obviously. I tried to keep as much essential stuff in here as I could cram in. So obviously like the stash box, the scrap box and the vending machine. Obviously I don't really use the coolers because I've got the good with salt perk, but I just figured, you know, it'd be handy for other players that are popping by to store some stuff that they don't want to go off. On the first level, this is my little cooking station kind of thing, so it's got all my essential stuff. I don't really use power armor, but it's just handy to have one of these here, not only just because it's got the Enclave logo on it, it just fits well with the build, but it's nice to just come here to quickly scrap stuff if I'm over encumbered, because I do hoard a lot of weapons for the materials. It's just a good way to get steel and stuff. This is my private quarters, so I've got all my essential stuff, my little fireplace, the TV aquarium, which took me, well, thankfully I've got a friend to, he gave me the plans for that. I just could not get them out of the mole miner pails. But yeah, I've got my little bathroom. It would be really nice if I could get my hands on the clean sink and bathtub at some point, but no luck so far. Hidden portrait leads into the bedroom. Just try to keep it relatively simple because, you know, there's a budget. But that's the top level. Coming down here is the lab area and the med bay. This is also where I keep my ally workbench. I'm not actually sure where she's wandered off to. But I have the fun little astronomer lady because she just makes me die. She's absolutely crazy. But this leads into more of the lab area. Obviously I've got all my tubes in here. Still missing a couple of them, so I may chop and change depending. But yeah, just kind of giving it like a laboratory feel, hopefully. With the science chalkboards. Down here, this is where my ally actually sleeps. This is her little room. And down here we have the garden plot area, so I'll grow all my essential veggies that I use to make my food products, and thankfully, because it's down on the water level, I could tuck this purifier away in here as well. It just keeps it off the fire, because I do get attacked by super mutants quite a lot here. The turrets do a good job of taking care of those. But we shall move into the shelter, which is where I've been doing most of the work. I spend a lot of my time down here. So yeah, topside base is more just for just for players to pop in and have a quick look, and if they want to come down here and have a look at all this stuff as well, they can. But this is the main entrance, so I've got me laser grid lock doors kind of locking the area off. This is the entrance. I know turrets are not really essential in a shelter because they're just not, but for aesthetics reasons, I just figured it looked pretty damn cool, and I'm not going to lie, these turrets are absolutely amazing. So kind of had to incorporate them in this build a little bit. So this way we have the lower level with the standard stairs, which is nice and convenient. This is the war room, so this is where all the operations take place. This here is the armory, so obviously this is where all the weapons. I tried to keep it as high-tech looking as possible because it's the Enclave after all. They mainly use energy weapons. I did have some melee weapons on there like the Oathbreaker and the Face Puncher, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a melee kind of person on this game, so I might put something else there. I just haven't decided what yet. Over here, this is where I have my workbenches and stuff. So obviously I've got me perk card machine there, so I can quickly switch to my crafting build. And then up here I have all my stations and stuff, so I can repair my armor and make some more bullets and stuff like that. Nice and handy all in one place. Through here we got the medical facility, which is obviously where the troops would go if they got a little roughed up out there in the wasteland. Just my cool little knickknacks on display, just the weird glowy stuff that looks like it would go well in the med bay, I guess. But yeah, I've got me jarred scorched parts there, toxic goo in there because it's just, they look pretty cool, to be honest. Just kind of fit well with the room. Probably shouldn't have put that right next to where the patients sleep, but again, I just thought it looked pretty funky. So yeah, nice sight for them when they're trying to rest up. Now this is the experimental lab, so we all know the Enclave like their test tubes and funky creatures, so I decided to put a few mannequins in here just to make it look like they're at their workstations in the old hazmat suits as well, so just gave it that facility kind of feel, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I mean, I do need to get the other two tubes just so I don't have the self-same creatures in. I think they've only got 4, so yeah, I need to get another 2 more, and then I'll be happy with how that room is looking. This way we have got, that's the entrance to the missile silo, so we'll come back to that later. I've not finished building in the atrium or the living quarters yet, so I will probably showcase that once it's all done and dusted. That's the walkway that leads back to the entrance. Through here we have got the dining area. Now again, I'm not overly pleased with how dirty some of the machines are. I want it to have like a very clean, untouched by nuclear warfare feel, but you can only do so much with what you got. Hopefully they'll add that in the game later on. But yeah, relatively happy. I might change those out for the metal picnic bench when I finally get my hands on that plan, just to give it more of a military vibe. But up here we have got the crew quarters. So just tried to put like a load of lockers there just to make it look like a military vibe, keeping that kind of going. Obviously my flags are up because they're very patriotic. Pretty basic and simple because we do have a budget. The same goes for the toilets as well, like just literally an air vent and a single toilet in there. Thankfully there's a clean toilet in this game, so that's great. Shame you can't put sinks down here. But no, this is the walkway that leads to my private quarters, so I've got a few turrets dotted about the place just to give a bit of security, even though it's not needed. This is where I do my business and tarp myself up. And then here is where I come to relax when I'm done with the wasteland for the day. So I've got my bed, a cute little kitty cat that's not so cute, I guess. I know you can, I do have the plans to put those vases elsewhere, but at the time I didn't, so I just figured I would steal some from White Springs and put them on a display case, but that will probably change at some point in the future, just to free up some space, because display cabinets take quite a bit of room. So we'll head back down here, make our way to the missile solo, and that's the last room really that I have to showcase, I guess, for now. But yeah, I've been doing a hell of a lot of building over the past couple of days in these two rooms, so this room is pretty much maxed out. I can't really do anything else with it. So yeah, I've kind of gone for like a checkpoint kind of area, so probably have like a troop standing there kind of checking everyone in. This is going to be like the last retreat, I guess, because we all know the Enclave tend to get blown up a lot if you go by Raven Rock, but I figured this would be a nice little place for them to escape to. They've got their own personal missile if they want to cause some trouble. But this is the last little bastion for the Enclave to hide out in, so they've got a tiny little lab here for them to carry on with their experiments and stuff, prepare themselves against what's out there. Again, I just put the creepy bits and bobs on show, jarred stuff and the essential Stimpomatic or whatever it's called. This is my private little Fallout shelter, so again, going by the theme of what happened in Fallout 3 with the mutiny and stuff and what happened with Modus, you know, if things do go south for us, then I've got my own personal little bunker to barricade myself in until things tide over. Just a nice little addition, I felt. And this is another little toilet area for the main residence, so this is where all the high-ranking officials will be sleeping and hiding out. So pretty basic, because like I said, I have maxed out my budget, so kind of working with what I got. This is the war room for this section, so this is a little debriefing area, so you can get the mission updates and stuff. Nice fancy chairs, because we know what the Enclave are like. Again, don't have a Enclave table like this, so made do with the disgusting Brotherhood of Steel one, which is just to go with the theme of it, and just some filing cabinets over here just to do something with this area, I guess, rather than having it empty. And then up here, this is where my quarters are, my little private quarters. Again, it's pretty bare. So I just put a little code lock on here because I just thought it was pretty neat, and I don't really use it. So yeah, I figured I'd use it in here. But nice little chill out area. Pretty basic bed. Another little seating area with a fireplace, and my personal little bar, because I do actually like this vending machine. I think that's pretty cool, especially when he chucks out the old beer bottle. That's pretty cool. But that's it for the main building part. So we'll move back downstairs. I could probably just jump down here and make it nice and easy for myself. Okay, so over here we got the prison cells, because there were just 4 little alcoves here, and I had no idea what to do with them. I thought, you know what, I can just about squeeze a sleeping bag and a toilet in there, so they'd make nice little prison cells. So thought that'd just be a nice little touch to the place. And then we got the shooting range. So not a massive fan of clowns, so he definitely had to go there. And we all know the main enemy is the Brotherhood of Steel, so yeah, decided to put some mannequins there as well to give you something else to shoot at, and who doesn't like shooting the Brotherhood? Now, speaking of them, I've got their armory here. Unfortunately, they don't have an Enclave version, so I figured, seeing as the Brotherhood likes to steal Enclave tech, why not steal some of theirs? So this is, as it says, the armory. So last little armory section, nice and locked up. Made it a bit patriotic with me Enclave outfits and the flags and stuff. Pretty basic again, but quite like how that turned out. So yeah, don't really get a chance to use this because it's so big. It just takes up a lot of room topside, so it was nice to have a shelter room that had the ceiling high enough that I could actually put this down in here instead. So nice little area. This is the entrance to the missile solo. So obviously I've got my turrets there to add a bit of security. And yeah, I just gave it a kind of control console vibe, so it's actually like you could launch a nuke from this area, I guess. Damn shame that you can't, that would be absolutely hilarious, but yeah, I just thought it would be a nice simple little way to kind of spruce up the room so it's not just bare. Obviously got my Enclave logos on the floor. Absolutely obsessed with the faction, just think they're really, really cool. So it was just nice to have some Enclave bits and bobs to play around with. Hoping they'll add some more. But yeah, like I said, I've got 2 other rooms that I am working on, but they are nowhere near done. So yeah, just figured I'd show off what I've done so far, hopefully inspire some guys out there that are passionate about the Enclave like I am. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if you've got any builds, then be sure to let me know, and I will love to come and check them out sometime. I'm always looking for new inspiration and stuff, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed the tour, and hopefully this didn't go on for too long. But yeah, thanks again, and I will catch you guys later.